Okay, so we're going to go through how to solve these types of questions because we get these a lot throughout this unit. So let's go ahead and annotate and see what we've got going on. We have Sophia. She's selling candles to make money. After she sells 6 candles, $93. After she sells 10 candles, she has $125. So the question is, how much money will she have after she sells 12 candles? And we're going to put that in a complete sentence, and we're going to explain our steps. So let's start with figuring out what are the 2 ordered pairs that I've given you buried in this word problem. So you just look at the numbers. We've got candles, we've got money. So the first ordered pair is 6 candles, $93. We're going to go ahead and label that as X1 and Y1 because it's our first point. The next ordered pair we have is 10 candles, $125. That's going to be our X2 and our Y2. We're going to plug this into the slope formula so we can find the rate of change. And if you haven't memorized it, the slope formula is M equals Y2 minus Y1 divided by X2 minus X1. So now we're just going to start plugging in numbers into the right place. So our Y2 is 125. So we've got M equals 125 minus Y1, which is 93, divided by X2, which is 10, minus X1, which is 6. So when we subtract, we get 32 divided by 4. Now remember, it needs to be a unit rate. That means our denominator needs to be 1. So how are we going to get this to become a 1? We're going to divide by 4. And we're going to do the numerator and the denominator divided by 4. So we end up with 8 over 1. So my question to you is 8 what? 1 what? What do these numbers stand for? And remember, we're only working with candles and money. So Y is on top. Y is the money. So this 8 stands for $8. That means the 1 which is on bottom is our X. That means the candle. So Sophia makes $8 for each candle that she sells. Okay. So let's go back and try to answer the question. The question says, how much money will she make for selling 12 candles? So we're going to add a 12. And we don't know. But here's what we do know. When she sold 10 candles, she had $125. So to get from 10 candles to 12, we're adding 2 candles. So how much money are we going to add for 2 candles? Well, if 1 candle is 8, 2 candles would be 16. So we're just going to add 16 to 125. So if I add $16, I get 141. Okay, so now I need you to shift your thinking a little bit. I'm going to ask you a different question. If 1 candle is $8, how much money should Sophia have if she only sells 6 candles? If she gets $8 for 1 candle, how much money should she have for 6? Hopefully right now you're figuring out 8 times 6 is 48. She should have $48, but she doesn't. She's got $93. So what does that mean? That means Sophia already had some money. So how do we figure out how much money did she already have before she sold any candles? What math should we be doing? We should be subtracting. So we're going to take the $93 that she actually has, and we're going to subtract the money that she made off of the candles, which was $48. And we're going to get 45. So the reason she doesn't only have $48 after selling 6 candles is because she started with 45 already. And you can do that for any of these points. After selling 10 candles, she should have $80, but she has 125. So if I subtract, you'll get the same number. So it doesn't matter which point you choose, but you have to get rid of all the candles to see how much money she started with. So that's the idea that we need to get more comfortable with and keep practicing.